Welcome back to our study of mind rubrics, and the rubric that we study today is darkness. Okay, so basically, I don't think there's a lot to explain about the dictionary meaning of the word darkness. It just means absence of light when it's dark, like the night. No, quality or state of being dark, a total or near total absence of light. So I directly move on to the remedies. I think all of us know Stramonium as a remedy which has aggravation from darkness and being alone. So, all these remedies that are given in this rubric by Kent are remedies which have aggravation from darkness. He does not specifically mention darkness aggravates, he just mentions darkness, but from the remedies we can understand that all remedies seem to have darkness aggravation from darkness. So the first remedy, Stramonium. Stramonium has fear of darkness because in the darkness, basically in all Solanaceae families, in the recent few years, what I have observed is during the acute, when Belladonna or Hyoscyamus or Stramonium are having an acute attack, I have seen that mostly they will have a dream one day before, where in the dream they see a ghost, or they will have a nightmare, or they will have some scary experience that I saw and something the previous day, and then the same day night I had this dream, and since that dream I got scared and I'm developing complaints. This is what I have observed recently in few of my cases, that they have ailments after such a nightmare where they are terrorized, scared, and terrified. And the most important response that you find is that because of this dark night, ghost, etc., Stramonium seems to be very scared, terrified, wanting to run away from there. And when they see that they cannot run away or they cannot fight, then they will resort to begging, seeking, oh God, only you can save me. That is why religious mania, only you can save me, no one else can save me. If you are there, I will be saved, otherwise I am dead, I am nothing, I am nobody, I am going to die now. That is Stramonium. Next is Aethusa. Aethusa synapium. Aethusa has darkness, but there is a specificity to Aethusa, that is especially on closing eyes. Now, darkness that appears no when you close eyes, that darkness also Aethusa is aggravated by. Hmm? And along with that, we all know Aethusa is a remedy for diarrhea, loose motions, especially severe violent diarrhea, where the infant may be threatened to die from dehydration because of the severe diarrhea, loose motions that the child is having, the infant is having, especially which comes in summer weather. Along with that, another important symptom is convulsions with eyes turned upwards. Hmm? And all these convulsions, this again, these acute episodes, convulsions can begin at night for Aethusa also. As soon as I go to sleep, as soon as I close my eyes, is there a ghost? Is something unpredictable going to happen? That is Aethusa, unexpected, unpredictable. Hmm? Umbelliferi family, Aethusa synapium. Then you have Calcarea carb. Calcarea carb is chronic of belladonna, chronic of stramonium, chronic of all these acute Solanaceae remedies, and Calcarea is known for all kinds of fear. Calcarea is scared about everything. No, there is a rubric of Calcarea. Um, oh, talks nothing but about murder, fire, and animals. So they are very scared about oh, something is violent is going to happen, some murderer is going to come, some violent thing is going to come, which is similar to Stramonium or other Solanaceae remedies. But along with that, fire is very important in calcarea. Very, we seem to forget this. They talk a lot about fire. I remember a psychiatric case where that boy used to sit day in day out, and he used to have all these sort of illusions, delusions that somebody is going to come, somebody is going to attack us. I have to close the door, I have to close the window, I don't want anybody to come inside the house. So he used to be very terrified. And then if he was outside, then he used to, lit a fire in front of his house, and whole day he used to make sure that the fire is not getting extinguished, because somewhere he believed that the fire will keep the danger away, the ghost away, or the murderer away, or the somebody who is going to do something to him will be kept away. This fire element very important in calcarea. Hmm? Calcarea carb, fire, murder, animals also. That animals will come attack me, etc. Next is carbo animalis and carbo veg. I am talking of both these remedies together because both are carbons, both belong to the second row of periodic table, and in the second row they are very scared to go in basements, in dark places, lonely places, and then the most important thing is they don't know how to react. Oh, there is sort of a ghost coming, or somebody is hitting me, or something is going to happen, and then I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. I'm lack of reaction, that is what we learn in carbo veg. No, lack of vital reaction, lack of reaction. My husband, doctor, I am having PTSD. Why, what happened? Me and my husband were having a fight, and then he gave me one tight slap. I got so terrified, I didn't know what to do. I just sat there and I allowed him to hit me more, two, three, four, and I just like gave up, and he was hitting me like that, and tuck, tuck, tuck. And I was in shock actually. What is happening? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell him, what to say. He started to hit me. This is too much. I am overwhelmed. Another important word is I am not able to react. I don't know. I think this world is too much for me. I don't know how to react to violence or any such things. So reaction. So see, all these remedies seems to have lack of reaction. No, sorry. All these remedies of carbon seem to have lack of reaction, but all these remedies that we talked in this rubric, there is a element of darkness but also violence. No, all the examples I gave, there was violence, there was hitting, there was striking, there is ghost, something like this is going to happen. But how they respond to this violence is where we can differentiate remedies. So in carbo animalis also you will see the same lack of reaction, but in carbo animalis there is more destruction and degeneration and cancer, especially lymphomas, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, Hodgkin's lymphoma, where you find or cancers, metastatic cancers, where you see that inguinal glands, groins, in the groins they will show you that I have a eruption over here, this is cancerous. Groin eruptions with cancer, always think of carbo animalis. With burning pain, amazingly it works in that stage, carbo animalis. And then it's like last stage, death like stage, fully metastatic, patient is going to die, carbo animalis, very good. Carbo veg also, no, life and death. Carbon remedies have to do with life and death, end of life, now patient will die any moment, that kind of stage. Very good remedies, carbon, carbo veg, carbo animalis. Carbo veg especially after simple acute diseases, also malaria, measles, chicken pox, they have never recovered. Since then they are always weak, exhausted, breathless, with indigestion, gases in abdomen, so on and so forth. Mm. Mainly air hunger is carbo veg, that because of this I am feeling so weak, I am feeling so exhausted, I can't even breathe properly. Causticum. causticum is actually Kali. So Kali, like Kali, no, there is you will see the dependency element that I can't be alone. Kali Kab, again we see that no, cannot be alone, aggravation alone, fear of being alone, because in especially in dark places that aggravates. Like Kali, causticum is also Kali, so that element comes in over here. Hmm. Then you have lycopodium. We know that they want support. They need some support, no, if they have to start anything, if have to do anything, they need that support. They need that physical presence of someone, not necessarily always emotional, but someone is there who's positive about me, that kind of support. Lycopodium wants. And exact reference of darkness I have not actually found out for lycopodium, to be frank. um, Maybe it is out of this loneliness. Then you have phosphorus. Phosphorus is also a very important remedy for darkness, but more than darkness it is evening, no, twilight. Especially what I found out in practice is it is useful for um, two conditions. One is when there is congestion in chest, like heart failure, pulmonary hypertension, congestive cardiac failure, and patient presents with cough, which is especially aggravated at in the evening. As the sun starts to set, I will have headache or cough. Especially aggravated when the sun starts to set, darkness starts to set, that is phosphorus. Also it is important in old age degenerative cases, like Parkinson's disease, like osteoarthritis, like atherosclerosis, all old age degeneration, old age disease, muscle atrophy, my shrinking, paralysis, and the whole muscle is getting atrophied, body is becoming thin, emaciated. That kind of old people who are going weak day by day, and they will say along with that, suddenly occasionally I will start feeling anxious, and what will happen to me, this is the end stage, anytime I can die. So those kind of thoughts they will have, which seem to be expected for that age. And then when you ask when is this fear especially, then they will say it is especially in the evenings I get such kind of thoughts. They are there during the day also, but prominently I will get it at in the evening, when I am alone, when I am sitting and everything, all little bit chores of the day are over, and that time I will start feeling all this. Hmm? Phosphorus. Pulsatilla, again, no clear reference that I have found out for pulsatilla. Valeriana also, it is given aggravation from darkness and dark place alone, etc. But I didn't understand the remedy fully, to be very frank. So I don't want to talk much about it. No? So one sub rubric that is given by Kent is that darkness aggravate desire to lie down in dark and not to be talked. So the tarantula is the only remedy given, and tarantula has this feeling that they are scared in the dark, that they will die, that death will happen, etc. Tarantula is a very important remedy for, again, end stage disease, cancer. Patient knows he is going to die. It's full blown, or old age. They know they are going to die, or some disease, or during fever they have this certainty that they are going to die. And at that time, no, it you will think of aconite, etc. But especially at that time, if you see abusive, the child or the patient will use very abusive, offensive language uh, mm, mm, during the acute. Abusive language during fever, or during this pain, suffering, or during this end stage, that now I am going to die, now I am going to die. And they abuse people, they shout, they yell, whole day they are shouting, they are abusing, they are screaming. That's how tarantula is. Hmm. Ailments from cross reference is ailments from darkness. Hmm. Aggravation from or ailments from darkness is another rubric that is given in newer repertories. Yeah, so I think that is it, friends. There is not much to actually explain about the rubric, but I thought because we do it alphabetically, I should do this rubric. And I read a lot of these remedies. I thought I will find something different, but I didn't find anything peculiar. Uh, Rather than whatever I found, I have talked about it. Hmm? So that is it, friends. I hope you enjoy this video. See you all in our next video. Till then.